Okay, welcome back to part 2 of the Gentoo Linux experience adventure thing, that's where I'm installing Gentoo Linux after using Arch Linux for almost 3 years straight. So yeah, so far it's been smooth sailing, and we are almost done installing everything we need, and soon we're still booted off the live CD, but we're getting close to having an actual Gentoo Linux system to boot into. So we're just gonna set up the time zone now. And I am using systemd, not OpenRC, so the steps are slightly different for me, but it has a clear definition here for both OpenRC and systemd in the wiki. In the handbook, I should say. Actually, it is called, the URL is technically wiki handbook, so either should be a fine name to call it. Local gen. Assuming C means Colmac there? If so, that's great. Okay, that will be later then. So for now, yeah. C probably means Colmac. I hope it does. Does it? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. I have no clue, to be honest. Oh, you can use eSelect for locales. That's nice. I think that is... yeah, that's totally Colmac. Time to configure the kernel. Okay, we need to install Linux firmware. Have been masked? Does that mean I made a typo? Kernel Linux... I do not believe I've made a typo. Been masked. One of the following masked packages is required to complete your request. Is it because I didn't set up my... I don't think I set up a proper license handling thing. Licenses. Search. I think I will, by default, set it so that I accept all licenses except end user license agreements. That sounds like a good way to do things. Oh, type misclick. Accept license. There we go. CPU, Linux firmware. Mobile less compressed. Okay, full automation approach. Distributed kernels. A distribution kernel is used to configure, automatically build, and install the Linux kernel, is associated modules, and optionally, but enabled by default, and interim FS, initial RAM file system file. Future kernel updates are fully automated since they are handled through the package manager, just like any other system package. Full manual approach. New kernel sources are installed via the system package manager. The kernel is manually configured, built, and installed using eSelect kernel and a slew of make commands. Future kernel updates repeat the manual process of configuring and build. Hybrid approach. Gen kernel. New kernel sources are installed via the system package manager. System managers may use gen kernel tool to configure and build install Linux kernel, associated modules, and optionally but not enabled by default and initial RAMFS file. It's possible for write a custom kernel configuration. So I think I'm just gonna go with a distribution kernel. At least to start, I can always change it to a gen kernel or even a manual one if I would like. Okay, I need to add Drekut and grub to my use flags. Okay, I think I'll add them globally. Okay. I will also remove Bluetooth. And Wi-Fi. I actually don't know if that's the actual proper use flag for it, but let's see. Where do I see a list of use flags that exist? Okay. I think I'll skip the Wi-Fi one because I'm not sure if that's an actual use flag. I can't figure out where it is, but I guess I'll figure it out later. Syskernel, install kernel, Drekut. Okay. Did I add Drekut? Yes, I did. So now I can merge. This will probably take the absolute longest. Oh, it will install kernel. System deboot off. Ardent is off. What else is off? Linux. Yep. Looks good. Yes. And this will probably take a while, so I will be back when it finishes. Enjoy more music. That actually didn't take as long as I expected. I expected it to take longer. Guess that's what 32 threads and 64 gigabytes of RAM does for you when compiling. Oh, there we go. We have installed. And we need to clean it. Nothing too clean. Okay, we need to add dist so we need to add a dist kernel use flag that will rebuild everything that needs to be rebuilt after building the kernel, after updating the kernel. Because we have a distribution kernel. The install kernel may be used to automate the kernel installation, entry-amps generation, unified kernel image generation, and or bootloader configuration, among other things. Wait, so I have both install kernel and kernel install, because I am using systemd, but it also installed the OpenRC version. Interesting. Should I install grub at this point? Okay, I need to install, well, not install, I need to set up my FS tab now. Oh, it already has one, except it's almost right. Is it? Wait, I believe that's the path? Let me double check. /dev. Oh, N1 P1, yeah. I believe I can do this. Cut, and then what's... I thought it's Shift U. Same thing here. Double check this. I do need to change the... change it to VFAT. Here in the example, it has UMask 0077 set, so... 20100. I believe this is correct. So instead, unlike Arch, you don't have Gen FS tab that makes the FS tab for you, so you have to do it manually here. Okay, networking. Time to make a networking hostname. This is the most important thing on any new Linux install. A good hostname. That's a fire hostname in my opinion. Okay. Time to choose networking. I guess I'll just go with DHCD. Embedded. Does I mean like embedded systems? Not sure. I mean, that is the default, so it's probably not an embedded thing, but like, I can always change it later. Okay, that's a lot of reading. Has zero conf support active by default. This means that it will be even if no DHCP can be contacted, which will require failover support. If you activate the lookup hostname hook to look hostname using the DNS. Local host. Yeah, that's good. I don't need anything else. Password. Time to make a root password. Password. Yeah, that's totally the password I'm gonna choose. The one that is being actively recorded. Yeah, no one can see my terminal. Totally. Weak password. Wow. Too bad, so sad. This is a desktop machine though, so init and boot configuration machine ID. Okay. Time to do systemd machine ID setup. Yep. And then what else? Systemd first boot. First boot prompt. Welcome to your new installation of Gentoo Linux. Please configure your system. Pressing key to enter system key and app name number list. Where's Colmac? Am I just blind? List. How come Dvorak is here but Colmac isn't? What? I swear I'm just blind and I don't see it. Where is it? I'm just gonna search. So I skipped it, but I think I'm still able to set it by, I think it just edits the vconsole file, right? Wait, that's not a thing? Oh wait, what am I doing? Not sudo. Go stl, there we go. Set keymap us col Mac. I guess I'll do that after I reboot. Sus. Sus. Amogus. Systemd. No, systemctl. Preset all. Preset all. Enable all. Oh wait, no. Preset mode equals only. Fire. System preset all. Installing tool. Okay, journal CTL is already installed. File indexing. Mlocate. Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll install that. I don't need SSH. Okay, let's install emerge. Ask sys apps / mlocate. Okay, great. Let's actually peek at the news. Probably nothing of importance, but still. Merging of install kernel and install kernel system D. Okay. Grub users. Okay. Grub upgrades when booting with grub. It is important that the core image. Okay, yeah, nothing for me. Can you install multiple packages with emerge? Is it just fs/xfs progs and then lock /io scheduler? Yeah, you can. Cool. What else do I need in the meantime? I think that's it. Now I gotta configure the bootloader after this builds. Okay, there we go. Now we get to install grub. Emerge. Well, first I need to add EFI64, a grub platform flag, to my portage make con. So let's do that. Grub platforms. Oh, let's do this instead. Oh, there we go. EFI64, and add that to the end of etc. portage make con. Let's double check. Awesome. Okay, and now because I think the kernel did pull in, the distribution kernel did pull in grub, or something did. I remember grub being compiled, so I need to check, I need to update grub to use this new flag. Yeah, one reinstall. Grub platforms is now, yep. Okay, now we grub install. And we're almost there. /EFI. Social fish, no errors reported. Okay, now we configure. Grub. Make config. Output / Yep. Looks good. Okay. Exit the chroot environment and unmount all mounted partitions, then type final true test to reboot. Okay. So we exit, or actually just Control D works, I believe, as well. Then we unmount everything. It's always umount. I always forget. I always type unmount instead of umount. /Gentoo dev. I actually don't know what the syntax is, but it is what it says in the wiki to do this, I guess. Oh, okay. Target is busy. Awesome. No, it isn't. Oh, is it because I'm CD'd into it? Yeah, it was. That's funny. Okay. The moment of truth. This is kind of terrifying. Okay, gotta remove the flash drive as well after it. Remove the flash drive. And let's hope that everything works. Just gonna let it go. Grub, Gentoo GNU Linux. I think it worked. I think some sort of logs got written on top of the login. So, oh, keyboard layout is not set up. Oh, I'm gonna need a moment to type in the password with the wrong keyboard layout. There we go. Oh my god, it works. Okay, I need to fix the keyboard layout issue. That's like the first thing I need to do. What was it? It was like loads, still is not installed. Okay. So I need to emerge. This is a struggle without, with the wrong keyboard layout. Sys, where is Y? Sys. KBD. Oh my god. Huh. It feels much smoother. Even though this is running through a HDMI capture card, it feels very smooth for some reason. Even more responsive than the live CD system. That's weird, but it doesn't exist still. Okay. really wants me to type all these things without having a proper keyboard layout. Where the heck is I? 36. Colmac. Please give me Col. Where is L? Oh, there it is. This is a struggle. Unable to open file. What? What? This is a struggle. Where is Colmac? Why is Colmac not here? Why is Dvorak here, but not Colmac? It's just not here. What the heck? So maybe it's like... Oh, I forgot the EN. Oh my god, yes! Why is it called that? That was a struggle. Why? Why is it called that? Why is it called EN Latin 9 instead of Colmac or EN Colmac? Why? Why? Okay, wow. I mean, the Colmac shenanigans are not done because I will need to do that later on when I install Fluxbox. Okay. Oh, let me check networking. I'm kind of scared. It works! Networking works! It never works first try on Arch. It never works first try on Arch. It just doesn't work. No, every time I mess something up with networking on Arch and it doesn't work. Here, first time. Let's go. Maybe Gentoo is even easier than Arch if networking is not a big pain in the ass. That's so awesome. Okay, let's make my user. Fish. I like fish. Wait, is fish installed? Missing non-executable fish. Reading mailbox, no such file directs. I probably should not have done that. I'll just remove the user. What does M do? I do not remember. Oh, it doesn't make a home directory. I want a home directory. What? Who doesn't want a home directory? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back. Now we gotta install sudo. I would give do as a shot, but too much muscle memory to actually do. Yep. Too much muscle memory associated with sudo. Anyhow, let me set my password. And then delete the... Actually, I'll keep the root password the same. I might need it. Can remove the stage 3 turbo finally. Oh. There we go. Okay. I am now in a place... We have a complete, fully functioning system with sudo, hopefully. Let's test sudo. Oops. I gotta finish setting that up, I guess. Nano, etc. / sudoers. Gotta. Oh. Why is it read only? Oh, it's meant to be read only. Why did it say it's meant to be read only? There we go. Sudo works. And now, okay, I think I need to install Fluxbox now. Or actually, NVIDIA drivers first. NVIDIA drivers, which is emerge. I probably need sudo for emerge, right? 7. Oh my god, there's autocomplete now. This is so good. Yes. So that's what it will install. Wayland is disabled by default. That's great. I don't even need to add that. I was going to disable Wayland and add X anyways, but I can have Wayland disabled by default. Okay. There we go. Let's install NeoFetch now. Let me see the useful. Oh, it's just X. Maybe I should try. Yeah, sure. Let's just do NeoFetch. There we go. Gentoo. This is great. 490 megabytes of memory. Yeah. Ooh, next step. The next steps are really just to install a desktop environment, I think. Well, and install a desktop environment and rise it. So yeah, I think I will stop here for part 2. part 3 will be setting up the desktop environment, ricing it, or actually maybe there might not even be a part 3. I might just do that in my own time, and you might get to just see a tour of the system when it's done. Probably that's more likely. I will like tour this, like do a part 3 will be a tour of the system of when it's done and riced and everything with Fluxbox. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching part 2. Stay tuned for the tour, the complete final system, and I hope you enjoyed. This has been really fun actually. And yeah, like and subscribe, and bye. I'll see you in part 3.